Hey guys, my name's Mr. Vaughn, and I'll be your second grade teacher for this year. First off, let me just say I am very excited to meet you guys, and I cannot wait to get our school year started. So, I wanted to make a video to tell you guys about a little thing called expectations. Now, expectations are a little bit like rules, which is we all have to follow them. But in a way, they're even bigger than rules. Because rules, we follow them, and if we break them, there are consequences. But outside of that, they just run one part of the classroom. Expectations run every part of the classroom and help us reach our ultimate goal as a class. So before I talk about our expectations, I first want to tell you what I think our ultimate goal for the year is going to be. Our ultimate goal for the year is going to become a community. A community is kind of like a family. A community cares for one another. The people in a community are friends with one another. And the people in the community work very well together. And our goal for the end of the year is to become a community. So to get there, we have a few expectations that we'll all have to follow to help us get there. Now these are broken up into 4 sections. Acre Academy has a little motto. The A stands for achievement, the K stands for knowledge, E is for explore, and R is for respect. And those are the 4 sections that our expectations are broken into. So our first set of expectations is under achievement. I expect you all to try your hardest whenever you're here. That means giving it your all. If I give you a worksheet, I don't want you to do that worksheet as fast as you can do it and then move on. And say, I'm done, Mr. Vaughn. I want you to work on that worksheet and make sure that you got it right. Now, my part of that is that I have to give you goals that I know that you can achieve. And I promise you that I will never give you a goal I don't think that you can achieve. Every goal I give you, I think that you can do. And if you work your hardest to achieve it, we'll get there together. So the second section is under knowledge. Now, you all know what knowledge is. Knowledge is what we learn in school. It's what's inside our head. So there should never be a day where you come into school and then leave without learning anything. You should learn something new every single day. And so I expect you all to do as I ask in the classroom. If I ask you to please be quiet while we're working, I would like you to be quiet. If I ask for your eyes on me while I'm saying something to you, I want all eyes on me. Now that's one that we'll work a lot on, because I know it's hard to always follow directions the first time they're given. I know. I was your age once too. But that's one expectation that we'll work on together. And eventually I know that we can get there. So the third expectation is under explore. Now this is the one I think is the most fun. Because when you explore something, it's something that you don't know much about. Or maybe something that you haven't done before. Or maybe you've never even seen it before. And the easiest way to explore something is to ask questions about it. So if you're reading and you come across a word that you don't know what it means, I want you to ask me about it. Say, Mr. Vaughn, I don't know what this word means. Or if we're working on something in science and you don't understand what we're learning, I want you to ask me questions about it. Because I want to make sure that we all understand what we're working on. If there's ever anything that you're not sure about, ask me questions about it. And I can promise that even if I don't have an answer right then and there for you when you ask me, I will find you an answer and I will give it to you. So your expectation under Explore is simply to ask me questions about anything that you aren't sure about. Our last expectation category is respect. Now this is where our main goal for the entire school year is going to be. Because again, our main goal is to become a community or a family. And that means we have to respect one another. I'm sure you all know the golden rule. Only do to other people what you would want other people to do to you, right? So we all want to be nice to each other. We all want to be friends with each other. And we don't ever want to say anything mean to one another. A phrase that you'll hear me say a lot is put-ups and put-downs. Now, a put-down is when we say something mean to another person. So if I looked at my friend Becky and said, "Man, I don't like that dress that you're wearing today. It makes you look ugly." That would be a put-down, and we don't like those. We don't ever want to use those in our class. And I'm going to have you guys help me with that. Whereas if we ever hear a put-down, I want you to tell me about it, so that we can talk about it. And talk about why we don't say put-downs. And why we don't want to be mean to each other. Now what I do want to hear in our classroom are what we call put-ups. A put-up is when you say something nice to another person, or give them a compliment. If it's my friend Kayla's birthday, a put-up would be for me to just go over and say, "Happy birthday, Kayla!" Or a put-up that I might give you as my students would be, if I saw that your eyes were on me the whole time during group time, I might come up to you after we leave group and say, "Hey, I really liked how you had your eyes on me the whole time during group." So we'll give each other put-ups the entire year. And the more put-ups that we give each other, the better we'll feel. And the more we'll become community and a family. Which is our ultimate goal, right? Okay. So I just wanted to make a short little video to give you guys an idea of the expectations that I have. And the expectations that will control our entire school year. And how we meet our ultimate goal. Again, I cannot wait to meet you guys. I'm looking very forward to this fun school year. And I hope that we can have an amazing year.